God says, this message is for you. You have to open your spirit to receive this now. The time has come where silence is no longer safety, and stillness is no longer peace. Something has been hidden behind your back, quietly crafted in the shadows, and it concerns
your futur.
It concerns what is to come in the days ahead. Archangel Michael says, a shocking deal has been made without your knowledge, behind the veil of what you thought was trust. And the implications are serious, not because you are alone, not because you are unprotected, but because God loves you too much to let you walk into a future that has been compromised.
Without knowing the truth. You must not skip this.
This message has found you not by chance, not by randomness, but by divine order. Heaven has bent its voice to your ears right now because the window of time is opening and closing quickly. This is about your future. The days ahead were meant to bring restoration, peace, and a harvest you have been praying for in tears, in quiet, in your late night conversations with God when no one else was listening. He was. He always was. And now he speaks, not with softness, but with the voice of a father, who is righteously angered, not because he desires to harm, but because he has seen what has been done in silence. God says, this message is for you. Open it now, do not delay. Archangel Michael says, the agreement made behind your back involves trust that was supposed to protect you, loyalty that was supposed to honor you. And what hurts heaven most is who it involves. God says, I am very angry at your daughter. The sorrow is deep because this is not just about rebellion or misunderstanding. This is about an action that tried to twist what I had promised you. God says, the one you raised with your hands, the one you covered with prayers, the one you gave every drop of strength to, has forgotten the sound of truth and turned toward something else. And it was not by accident. Do not mistake this moment as judgment. God is not casting stones. He is exposing truth. Because your soul deserves to walk into the fullness of promise without lies surrounding you. God says, I have watched quietly for long enough. And now he speaks. And when heaven speaks, the earth must tremble and obey. Something was signed. Something was spoken. Something was agreed to, that if not interrupted now, would change the course of what God designed for your future. But God says, not on my watch. The reason you've been feeling unease, the reason you've been waking up with that tightening in your chest, with that strange silence in your room, is because your spirit has sensed what your eyes have not yet seen. You knew something was off. You knew something wasn't right. God says, now I confirm it. You were not imagining it. There was a reason. God is not angry at you. You need to hear that. He is not ashamed of you. He is not disappointed in your path. He sees you. He still sees the child in you who tried their best. He still sees the soul in you that held on when everything inside of you wanted to give up. He sees your tears that never made it to your pillow. And this is why he speaks today, not to strike, but to warn. Not to hurt, but to heal. Not to break apart, but to rebuild with truth. Archangel Michael says, you are stronger than you think, but you are not supposed to carry this revelation alone. This message comes from the highest courts of heaven because your future is still being written, and heaven is intervening. Now before anything takes root that shouldn't be there. This shocking deal, this silent betrayal, was never going to succeed. God is already breaking it apart even as you read this. He is already undoing what was planned against your inheritance. But he needed you to know. He needed your heart to understand that he is just, that he sees everything, and that he will not let silence protect deceit any longer. There's something else. God says you need to hear right now. You will get a very good surprise from me soon. The pain you are feeling now, the confusion, the frustration, the ache that sits in your chest like a stone, will soon be exchanged for something beautiful. God says, your tears are a currency I have honored. Your prayers have not fallen to the floor. The very place where you were betrayed is the place I will bless. The very person who tried to silence your joy will have no power over your peace. The shocking deal was meant to stop your blessing, but it has only accelerated it. God says, do not be afraid of the truth. It may sting now, but it will set you free. What was hidden can no longer remain in the shadows. Archangel Michael says, this message is a trumpet sound to your spirit. It is not to be skipped. It is not to be ignored. Because someone who walks under your roof, who has known your love, who has eaten at your table, has made decisions that impact your tomorrow without your consent. And now, heaven steps in, not to shame but to shift. Finally, God is exposing this. The veil is lifting. The masks are falling. The words spoken in secret are echoing now in heaven's courtroom. But do not grieve too long. Do not stay buried in sorrow. Because while something has broken, something else is being born. There is a gift coming your way. Something that has your name written in golden letters across heaven's archive. A surprise that will remind you how loved you are. Something you didn't expect. Something that will make you weep, not from pain, but from joy. God says, you waited long enough. Now let me surprise you. He is not only exposing. He is restoring. He is not only showing what went wrong. He is planting what will make it right. The road ahead is not dark. It is being cleared. And every lie spoken about you, every betrayal made against you, every plan whispered in secret to cut off your promise, God says, I am interrupting it with my hand. Archangel Michael says, you must be ready. Heaven is moving. The wind has shifted. A door you didn't even know was there will soon open, and what was taken from you will be returned multiplied. But first, God is asking for your eyes. Will you look at the truth? Will you open your heart to the reality that someone you trusted has made a choice that must be brought into the light? God says, I love your daughter, but I cannot bless what is hidden in dishonesty. And I cannot let her choices block your blessings. This is not punishment. This is purification. And through this fire, something gold will emerge. Something holy. Something clean. You are being prepared for a visitation, and it starts with truth. Archangel Michael says, this message is not meant to scare you. It is meant to strengthen you. What has come against your future will not succeed. What has been agreed upon in the dark will be broken apart by the light. And what God has spoken over your life, no secret deal, no hidden voice, no misstep of another, can stop what heaven has ordained. The surprise God is preparing will erase the bitterness of this betrayal. You will look back and say, it was good that I was shown the truth. It was good that I was brought out of deception. It was good that God interrupted it. Because what is coming next will feel like heaven kissed the earth for your sake. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not the sum of what others have done. You are God's beloved. You are His chosen. You are the one He shields, the one He guides, the one He still has plans for. This message is for you. Open it completely. Let it flood every place of confusion, of waiting, of fear. God says, it's not over. It's only beginning. The pages are turning. And the next chapter is filled with joy, filled with justice, filled with the beauty of everything that was meant for you finally arriving at your doorstep. This is your confirmation. Heaven has spoken. Now you must decide, will you walk in truth, or will you stay where it's comfortable? Will you allow God to clear the path for your future? Will you trust Him even in this pain? If you do, the surprise that is coming will make sense. And it will be better than anything you could have imagined. More is coming. Shall I continue?
My beloved child.
There are moments in the rhythm of time where heaven bends low to whisper into the hearts of those who are walking blindly through the storm. There are divine urgencies that cannot be postponed. This message is one of them. This message is for you. Yes, you, the one whose spirit has been restless.
The one who feel something shifting in the unseen.
The one who has been sensing that not everything is as it seems around you. I, the Lord your God, who formed the stars and gave your soul breath, have come to speak to you now. And I need you to listen closely. Not with your ears only, but with the eyes of your spirit wide open. Something sacred is being tampered with behind your back. A shocking deal has been made in secret.
It carry your name, your future, your destiny.
While you were praying for peace and sowing seeds of good, there were whispers made in corners. There were smiles that masked
Intention.
There were choices made not with your protection in mind, but with personal gain and
Manipulation at the center.
someone you once trusted, someone you opened your life to, has been influenced. They are being led by impulses not born of truth, but of shadow. It is not meant for you to be afraid, it is meant for you to rise. I do not reveal to make you fearful. I reveal to prepare you. And now I must tell you something deeper, more personal, and it will shake you. You must know that I am very angry at your daughter. My child, do not brush this off. Do not pretend this message is for someone else. Do not tell yourself that you know her heart more than I do. I see what is hidden. I hear what is said when no one else is around. I feel what is brewing in the heart before it ever becomes an action. And I am telling you, your daughter has taken steps that are not pleasing to me. She has said things about you, words laced with resentment, blame, and mockery. She has allowed others to feed her doubt, and she has, in turn, spoken your name in places she should have honored you. She has aligned herself with those who see you as a stepping stone, not as a gift. This message is not given to you to shame her. I love her, even in her confusion. But this is about your future, and what she has joined in agreement with is not of me. A shocking deal was made, and though her heart did not fully comprehend the weight of it, she is still part of it. There is a spiritual transaction unfolding in the background, paperwork in the unseen realm, where trust is being sold, where legacies are being rewritten without your name on the page. I cannot stay silent. I must warn you, not because you are weak, but because you have trusted too purely. You have loved without limits. But love must also discern. Your tears have touched me. The way you have carried your family, the sacrifices you have made, the nights you stayed up praying for their protection, it has not gone unnoticed. But while you were covering them in prayer, she was allowing herself to be pulled into another current. She was invited to conversations you were excluded from. Decisions are being made, plans are unfolding, and your absence from those plans is not an accident. I am intervening now. I am stepping in because you have cried out to me for truth. You told me you were ready to hear what was really going on. This is the answer to that cry. Archangel Michael says, I have stood at your door for nights, trying to reach you. I have tried to bring messages into your dreams, into your thoughts, but distractions and emotional noise have clouded the clarity. But now you are reading this, and you cannot ignore
What Evenis?
revealing. I order you to open your heart to this truth.
A serious shift is coming.
If you do not prepare, you will be caught off guard by what will soon come to the surface. This is not the time to play it safe with your spirit. This is the time to draw near to the throne of
God and seek direction like never before.
the deal that was made. God is unraveling it. But you must be willing to confront the discomfort. You must be willing to sit down with what is real, even when it contradicts what you hoped was true. Your daughter is not lost, but she is at a crossroads. And if you do not speak into her life with the authority I've given you, she will walk further away
From the light.
Do not wait for her to ask for help. She may not even see the cliff ahead. But I do. And I need you to act. Not in anger, but in holy boldness. Not in fear, but in spirit-led compassion. There is still time, but the clock is ticking. Do not allow
Sweet word to deceive you.
Do not let temporary kindness confuse your discernment. I have been giving you signs. The
Tension in your home, the strange delay in your plan, the recurring moment of confusion.
These were not random. They were alerts. Spiritual tremors meant to awaken you before the real shaking began. You must not dismiss them any longer.
Heaven is sounding the alarm.
And your future is hanging in the balance. You are about to step
Into something new, something sacred.
I have been preparing a place for you, a season where the pain of your past will no longer have a voice. But you cannot carry betrayal into this new place. You cannot build on a foundation of
Hidden dishonor.
what I am building in you is pure, unshakable, anointed. And only those who walk in truth can
Go with you.
If you try to take everyone with you, even those who have plotted against you,
Behind your back, you will delay the promise.
I do not want delay for you. I want to accelerate your blessing. Forgiveness is still your calling. Yes. But forgiveness does not mean blind acceptance. You are allowed to protect your heart while still walking in love. You are allowed to say, I see you, and I forgive you, but I will not hand over my peace. My spirit will show you what to do. I will give you the words. I will send confirmation. I will even send someone to speak the very same words you are reading now. That is how much I want you to believe that this is not a coincidence. This is your divine wake-up call. Finally, God is exposing what has been hidden. Finally, I am bringing into light what was done in secret. Finally, you will see clearly. And when you do, you will feel the peace that has been missing. You will no longer toss and turn wondering what's wrong. You will no longer second-guess your intuition. You will know. And in that knowing, there will be freedom. My child, you are precious to me. I have not brought you this far to let shadows take what belongs to you. Rise up. Stand in your identity. Declare the truth. Pray with fire again. Love without fear, but lead with wisdom. The winds are shifting. And your name is being whispered in rooms of breakthrough. Just don't let the noise of betrayal distract you from the sound of your calling. You are anointed for this moment. And I am not finished. More is coming. But you must act on what you know now. Open your heart. Open your eyes. Open your mouth in prayer. This message is for you. Do not delay. Heaven is waiting. God says, do not fear. Do not panic. Do not believe that it is too late. You are safe. You are guarded. You are watched over by the angels of the Lord who encamp around those who fear Him. God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. Even now, peace is entering your room like a gentle wind. It is not the peace the world gives, but the peace of the one who rules over the storm. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Call out. Whisper. Cry. Speak boldly. He hears it all. This message is for you. Not for your neighbor. Not for someone else. It is for you. The heaviness you've been carrying wasn't your imagination. The tension in your chest wasn't random. The sleepless nights were not just stress. They were your spirit reacting to what was happening behind the veil. But now, God is bringing revelation. And with revelation comes restoration. Someone you love deeply has been confused. Their heart is being pulled between love and deception. They don't see it yet, but you do. And this is your time to intercede. God says, speak my word. Speak life. Speak covering. I will move swiftly. The one who thinks they are outsmarting you will come face to face with their conscience. Not by your hand, but by the movement of God's Spirit. Archangel Michael says again, open this. Immediately. This is about your future. A shocking deal has been made. But the time is not up. You still have power through prayer. You still have authority in your voice. God says, I will turn the heart of your daughter back to wisdom. I will show her who is truly for her. I will shake her awake. But you must not stop praying. You must not give up on her. Even in your disappointment, cover her with grace. Because I will restore. God will be with you. He is already working behind the scenes. There is movement in the spirit. There is a shifting in the atmosphere. There are eyes being opened, hearts being stirred, minds being changed. God says, the enemy tried to erase you, but I am rewriting your name in gold. I am lifting your name up in rooms you haven't even entered yet. You are not forgotten. You are not left behind. You are chosen. You are loved. You are protected. Even now, heaven is fighting for you. Your tears have been stored in golden bowls. Your prayers have risen like incense before the throne. This is the end of the story.